Welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am Jack Talcott. And greetings, blessings, salutations, and love. Once again, welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am Jack Talcott, and it is Talcott Tuesday in my mind. That means it's a day to have fun, to kind of unwind together, at least with this time together that we're sharing. Blessings to all of you. Sincerely, I say my words are genuine. For those of you who've already popped through, those of you who may join me at a later time, those of you who are, thank you, because we are this adventure through time. And today's another day. And every day, everything is happening everywhere. Every day, everything is happening everywhere. And so what does that mean? It means that anything can happen because everything is happening. So let's be that which is happening here together, and let's have fun. Today in the background is the reminder again, love wins, man. And with me is love. And quoting old Jack again, serve others for your own salvation. Focus on what may be given instead of received, to truly discover how blessed you already are. Solving problems together, helping each other, that can quickly create a better world for everyone. And that's what we all want. We all want a better world for everyone. If we humble ourselves and we're honest, that's in our heart. And so each day we have opportunities to expand the world we know, the world we enjoy. So be mindful from your perspective of the world. Be mindful of what the world is receiving through you, because maybe you are the answer. In the background of the stream, love is the answer, but maybe it's you. Maybe you with love are the answer that just the answer that the world has needed, because someone else said it perfectly. We've already lived our whole lives for this day. What a concept. So what does that mean, man? Does that mean more of the past? Does it mean more of the same? Or are there opportunities that we haven't yet discovered? Are there unrealized ideas? Are there unrecognized opportunities? Ask yourself those questions. What am I missing in my life? Don't look at it as what am I missing out on? Because if you're focusing on what you don't have that you want, oh, I'm missing out on this, I'm missing out on that. Well, then you're all miserable and small. And I used to live that way. Don't do it. You can do what you want, but the result's not very pleasant. I found a new way to live for myself. For those who might be new, you know my story, but much of my life was spent in darkness and confusion. A lot of anxieties, unrecognized anxieties, and a lot of unrecognized fear, unrecognized unforgiveness. All these things were being carried around with me, and my world was pretty dark. There was a long time where I had a tough time finding a reason to continue. But that was a symptom of my insanity. See, I was crazy. I was confused. And I'd normalized a mind, an overactive mind. I'd normalized that. So in other words, I normalized confusion within myself. And if you're in a constant battle, conflicts, and arguments all the time within your mind, your body's putting all these chemicals in you and you feel like crap. But by the grace of God, all things happen, and God allowed me to, hello, dummy, what are you doing to yourself? That's kind of the conversation I had with myself, but I wasn't very nice. I was pretty rude and cruel and insulting to myself, but I took an inventory back at the beginning of 2018, and I said, no, never again. I'm never going to live like that again. That was a disgrace, man. What I'd let myself become, reactive and negative, and just, I missed out on so much. But back to God, by the grace of God, by the grace of life, this life I've been living, I consider life to be evidence of God's love for us. We get to be. Sometimes being brings pain, but we're born at a time where, you know, there've been stories passed down through time, and one of the terms I've heard recently is carrying the cross. Pick up the cross, carry the cross. What is my cross? What is the cross I'm carrying? I actually wonder if it's just simply my reputation. The reputation of what's been cast upon me. It's become a burden at times to carry around. You know, the negativity, the criticism that the world has to offer. You ever felt that way for yourself? Just alone and just unsupported and unappreciated. And there's just like, what the hell is going on? Why is there this life, God? It makes no sense. Have you been there yet? I've been there a number of times. And I don't mean to make light of it, because in the back of my mind, for those who know me, are the men, women, and children in war zones, states of conflict, innocent bystanders of violence and evil, the wars, the atrocities in this world. Back to some positivity, because you and I are not there. You and I are not in the midst of the violence and maybe the recovery of whatever. By the grace of God, I can say that kind of confidently if you're tuning in to me. We're blessed right now. And there's many who are not. So let's remind ourselves individually of the blessings we've already received. Because if you don't recognize what you've received, you will never give anything away. Okay, so it's kind of in this realm, I don't know the right words yet, but this realm of duality, it's duplicity, it's polarity, it's all things together, it's cause and effect. You want to save yourself from your low self-worth. You want to become worthy of overcoming the past, and you want to become worthy of blessings, receiving blessings. Serve others. Give yourself away, time, energy, resources. Recognize what you have to share, because that's the natural order. Nature shares. It brings forth what it can create, what it can offer, what it can manifest. Nature brings forth, and it emerges, and it's offered forth. Do the same. This is what, I mean, I'm not telling anyone what to do, but I'm suggesting to you, this works. It's part of the universal laws of creation. There's laws of exchange of energy. There's nothing new under the sun. These are ideas that have been around since the beginning of time. Praise God. For God is all of time and beyond time. So where do you stand? Can you become all of time? You are your past, after all. There's no reason to deny it or complain about it. You are this present moment of experience. If you look around and see what you see, that is you. Holy cows, man. Support and contributions, man. Thank you. Look within. Blessings to all of you who joined. Iwan T, Lou Sassel, Wicked Wally, Mr. Poops, and THC Jack. Welcome to the membership. Blessings to you and look within. Sincerely, your support has been truly appreciated. Because this is what I've learned for myself. When we support each other, we help each other's lives, right? Some of the old, I tell you what, between the union and the rooms of recovery, like AA, NA rooms, there is so much wisdom available, man. But it's so true. It's so true once you accept these powerful ideas. An injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere. Excuse me, an injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. An injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And America is protecting and enabling many severe injustices and injuries right now through the prison systems, the taxation systems, the military industrial complex. There's no denying these facts. So what are we going to do? That's the question of the day. Are we going to let the world get to us? And are we going to let the patterns of the past convince us, oh, there's nothing we can do? The only thing we can do is to build defenses and peace is the way. Peace is my purpose. Peace is my path. Peace is my goal. Join me. Join me in these purposes, in these goals, wherever you are, wherever God and the universe and you, wherever those take you, be the messenger of joy, of peace, of goodness, of forgiveness, of mercy, of compassion, encouraging others to do the exact same thing. Why not? What prevents you from being Christ-like in your nature? Nothing but memories and past conditioning. And memories and past conditioning might be considered evidence of karma. For karma is just the acting, reacting process of life. This life we've been given, man, praise God sincerely. Becoming lovingly aware. Here's what I realized. Our true nature, my true nature, your true nature, to escape the world, that includes the ideas, right? Because anything we think about is going to come from the experience of the world. There may be exceptions, of course. There's exceptions to all things. For those who do wish to join, I've got a guest in the back, but I'll ask to be patient for a moment. Because the topic, be lovingly aware. To be lovingly aware, recognize who you are. That is who you are. It's the awareness of Christ in you. It's beyond, it's without judgment. It's absent of opinions. It's absent of worry. It's timeless. I heard elsewhere earlier that intelligence is an output of the soul. Intelligence as an output of the soul. That could make sense to me because I believe the soul is the true divine essence, the divine reflection, the pure and the holy of God. And so the soul through the spirit, right? The soul and spirit brings us to life each day, and it's by God's grace we have the awareness of thoughts, we have the awareness of feelings, we have the awareness of breath, we have the awareness of simply being. So when we can be without thought, without worry, without agenda, when we can be in the stillness of the present, then we are being one with that which is. And when you just sit and be with the life that is living with you, through you, the life of the experience of you is here in the present. And so if you can just be present with the loving awareness, sit back and see what God reveals. We've got two guests. I want to be respectful by order, especially Snafu Snaps. Welcome to you, brother.
Jerk toes, woohoo! Hey, I accept, but I think we should talk privately. I think the subject should be more, uh, folks. I guess Breakfast Taco wants me and Jack to debate, and I think the debate should be more than what we talked privately. But I accept to debate you, Jack. So let Breakfast Taco know. Also, I wanted to say, Jack, this newest edition, my trailer, I played some of the phone call. Bro, you haven't been telling these people the truth about what happened.
So you say.
Well, okay, so I put it in your backstage. Have you heard the new edition that I just released of part of that phone call? You might
No.
want to listen to it, and I would love to hear what you got to say about it because you've been not truthful.
Tell you what.
About the cops and getting kicked off the property and so much more.
If you can't pause, then you're Snafu. We have other guests. Please pause. Okay. I don't want to keep having to toss you, but we'll get to it. We'll see what happens. Susie, welcome to you. And Powder Dusty, welcome, brother. Praise God, man.
Praise God. It's a shit show now.
I see. Welcome, Daisy. Blessings to you.
I'm just trying to be lovingly and aware.
I love it. You look bright and lovely.
Hey,
beautiful.
Daisy, make sure you check that link in the backstage. You want to watch this one.
Nobody wants to watch your shit, Snafu. I don't know why Jack lets you come up here to advertise.
You are a
pedophile. Your slander.
Taylor Briggs, the
pedophile.
You
did vehicular manslaughter,
Taylor Briggs, the pedophile sympathizer. Go ahead, Daisy. I was talking to Daisy.
Snafu, how many people did you kill in that car wreck?
Hey, you pedophile sympathizer. How many frauds have you been involved with? Oh, we've noticed a few.
How many people died in the car wreck, Snafu?
Yeah, bunch of frauds and scams you've been involved lately in. Over thousands of dollars, too. You should wonder who's watching you,
How many people died in the car wreck, Snafu?
You are being watched.
I'm being lovingly, what is it? Aware.
Please stop. Thank you. Okay.
Snafu, I've been watching your deals, baby.
Tell you what.
Hello, Panel President Tommy.
Snafu, please.
Mr. Snafu, Daisy, haven't seen you since you wrecked me.
Hey, listen, Tommy, what is going on? It's been 2 years since I've been on panel with you, I think.
I have counted the days as well.
Oh, baby. And,
oh, my God.
Jack, you're bringing people together. Jack is bringing people together.
State, are you up here taking the place of your boyfriend?
This morning, baby.
I couldn't imagine if Paul Unslaved is gone, who will tell us nobody cares about our channels and nobody wants to watch us? Wait, isn't it you that has to band together minorities and ethnicities to discuss stupid fucking questions? Do guys shake their dick when they pee? Let's grab people and talk about it.
I'll talk about stupid topics and you'll talk about me.
You're a garbage faggot. Nobody talks about you except when I'm saying, Flow State's sitting in my backstage. Flow State's sitting in my backstage.
I'm talking about God tonight, Tom. They're doing a Bible reading.
You'll talk about him. You'll talk about him for eternity when you say, why is it so fucking hot in here all the time?
Can we please?
And Jack will be there to complain with you because Jack.
I've been patient, and I've had enough, Tom.
Oh, so, Tommy went bye-bye.
Well, if you didn't notice, it was kind of,
Well,
and Dusty's feeding it too. So I don't
well,
know. There's no blame. It's just this is out of control.
I
The
thought it
optics
was
are
a love
hijacked.
fest. I was thinking love, love, love.
Well, that's what I'm hoping to. Now, I mean, admittedly, Snafu wants to promote accusations and narratives.
No, it's not even that. We are going over the optics, your narrative
Yeah,
versus your past people's narrative.
right. Again, it's more public prosecution, right? Present evidence, present a narrative. Don't fucking ask Jack a question.
He's
God,
really just here to advertise his channel that's built up full slander about you. It's fucking crazy.
this is my life. And the reality is, I've got roughly 5 days left to come up with an answer to try and solve some of my issues in my life. And Snafu knows people who could easily help me in many ways.
I don't believe that.
Well, anyone could reach out to Charles. Anyone could reach out to anyone.
Well, since Snafu really wants your attention, maybe that's a good way to incentivize him to be useful in your life instead of just a detriment.
What's that?
Snafu seems to really want your attention.
I know.
Well, so maybe you should tell him how to earn it.
He hasn't listened.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, he's defied everything I've suggested.
Maybe it's time to move on.
Well, this is why I've been inviting others to maybe try and help me communicate with him, because I could help Snafu.
Hey, Venus.
Change.
Some people, I think, just need to be thrown away.
I'm kind of there with you. I mean, because I don't know what you're. I don't know what's.
Is this Dusty Dusterton down here talking what?
Tell you what.
Dusty?
Powder, Dusty, Flow State.
Float? Baby, you just paid for my Uber to leave your bed this morning. What are you doing?
Jack, why are you doing
That's
that?
why I was offended that you forgot my name already.
Jack, are you going to let him overtalk your fucking show?
You said that the other day. I was just making a fun.
No. Is the audience this oblivious
Tommy,
that I can
not you.
show?
I'm talking to
No, Daisy. Daisy, roll with me here, girl. Is the audience
Tommy,
oblivious
I got you, baby. I got you.
of this is as much another Paulism of the powdered Dusty? Let's cycle between throwing a wrench in Jack's machine and being the supportive thing. That's all. They're just here to ruin your show, Jack. You're garbage, Flow State. And Jack, we covered all this yesterday.
You're desperate.
Hey, Daisy, you know Flow State advocated for pedophiles? 100%. Flow State advocated for pedophiles.
I am so sick of that loop, dude.
Your loop, Jack, because we covered this yesterday. You're the only one that can help you, and Dusty's gonna
take a break. I'm taking a break from your negativity, from your chaos. I encourage you to take a break from your negativity, from your chaos.
And develop another kind of dimension to your character, I suppose. They're both fairly one-dimensional personalities.
But they're not. I've witnessed.
Tommy's not.
I've witnessed Snafu actually having caring conversations as well. I know he has the capacity to be a humane human. Yes.
He does.
He's driven himself nuts with his opinions.
Well,
he's obsessed with pedos. It's weird. It's a weird obsession for him to have.
Well, in the bigger picture,
I've yet to figure it out. I just know that he is determined, and for what that is, we'll find out. We're gonna. I mean, maybe we won't.
Daisy, the truth will be revealed.
Thank you.
And what I see Snafu trying to do is, well, in my personal experience,
I definitely believe truth will be revealed.
I'm hanging my hat on it. My entire life is prayerfully waiting for the truth of me to emerge. So, and here's
But
the deal: Snafu could be a part of it. He can change his opinion and then reevaluate his options and see what he wants to do. But I don't know how to communicate with people who don't want to accept what I say.
Well,
well,
he's
Jack,
desperate for
you have a
attention, and this is
problem
how he
with
gets it.
communicating with people that question you on shit. You get pissed off real quick, real fucking quick.
I know,
okay?
Daisy. I know there's plenty of criticism of Jack, and I know there's plenty of room for me to improve.
Well,
But
okay, a simple little question. What you say? Now, I guess it's not simple. Hold on. Give me just 30 seconds. You say that the just simply your job. You say that they did whatever to you and didn't, and I'm hearing that you quit that. So what's the deal there?
it's a long story with many pieces.
But
It'll all come
okay,
out in
Jack,
the
are you
end.
lying
The
or not?
the part that I released today talks about you losing your badge and the cops being called on you.
Oh my
And
God,
you're
you got a
very
channel
upset.
that you can advertise?
Tell you
Hey,
what,
shut up, you pedophile! Hey, Daisy, this
if,
guy advocated for
Now
That's
pedophiles.
I don't
crazy.
snafu. Okay, we'll
please,
deal with that snafu. I listen. I haven't even talked to snafu in 2 weeks or whatever it's been.
wait, Daisy,
Okay, I
thank
haven't.
you. Here, and I appreciate your mind
I
is
am
open.
trying to set back and get what, because I tell you something is off, and I want to get to what is off, and you
Agreed.
know that.
Daisy, I would love to work with you, and I agree. We want the same thing. We want to help resolve what's going on. What is the truth? And Snafu's been talking about this. Welcome, Lou, but please
I
let's
did not see his thing long ago.
here. I'm gonna suggest it's only like 5 minutes. Um,
There you go.
We'll
Play.
full
There you
screen it
go.
and steal those views.
let's see what he
There you
does.
go.
You guys are going to be shocked at the end of the audio when the audio starts playing.
Snafu
You guys
crew,
will be
the
shocked.
optics are high, the optics are high. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack tells, woohoo! Here's a little teaser of what's to come in the future. I'm telling you, the optics are high, and Jack tells the true story of Jack Talcott. This is a little teaser for what's up ahead. I want to
That
say
zebra got a
special
crack
thanks
pipe?
to all the subscribers, the viewers, the people, we the peeps. Also, go check out all the other videos. Running Ram Crucio. Help me snap bottom of the cart. I can't tell you how much it means. It's Snappy Snap 007 on Cash App. Bottom of my heart. I can't tell you how much it means and helps. Yeah, check out the series Jack Tells. Woo! As well as all the other videos. Much love.
Listen to your tone the whole fucking time, Jack. Okay. This is all the only way you.
The voice there is Brian Warden, who I'm speaking with on the phone. He had requested that I give him permission for him to record the call, which I remember I did. I was calling him because my local union reps, the men and women responsible for representing me in the labor dispute of my career, my reputation, they refused to talk to me. Now, Charles Smith, who popped his head in the chat a little bit ago, and he's been providing Snafu these things. Charles and Brian were part of our union, although outside of my immediate area. So all I'd ever ask Charles and Brian to do was, hey, please encourage my union reps to communicate with me. Because here's one of the biggest
Why did
signs
you
I
cut
have.
that? Hold on. Why did you cut that off to do this? Shouldn't you have waited till after?
Daisy,
Go ahead and play it.
I will when I'm finished setting the stage
See,
for it,
there's.
okay? Hey Daisy, if you don't like what I'm doing, please sit in the back and just observe, okay? This is my life. So I was asking the man on the call, to try and help me communicate with people in Spokane, because this was at the very, I don't remember exactly where it was, the date, but this was in the midst of, I lost my family, my friends, my career was on the line, my income was gone. I was begging for humanity and some help from people who I used to love and be loved by. So let's remind ourselves of what this has in here.
Tone that the Well, listen to your tone the whole fucking time, Jack. Okay. This is all the only way you communicate is through fucking anger. It's anger, anger all the fucking time.
Yeah. Okay, what if Jack is right and
No. Jack is not right. Jack is absolutely not fucking right.
No, let's go back to this one scenario that I have in my fucking head and allow me to get it out before you tell me it's not right.
Okay, go.
What if Jack is right and that the law enforcement were called unprovoked because Jack made 0 threats? Jack harmed nobody. Jack stole nothing. Jack threatened nobody.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you, Jack. But
so
why,
Brian, please let me finish.
Why were they called?
That's what I want to know. And so why wouldn't you be angry if you don't fucking know why the police are being called on you? I was angry because they were there. Why are they there? I don't know.
Who called them?
Why did JR fucking let them? When I asked JR, you know what his response to me was?
Who called them?
JR, when the inspectors were there and JR met me outside after they deactivated my badge and said I wasn't allowed on the premises anymore, I was like, JR, what the fuck is going on, dude? I said, JR, seriously, is the OIG here? He says, yeah, they're here.
This shows nothing at all. Like, what did we watch? You get mad at somebody about over your firing situation? Like, you haven't been doing that for years?
Yeah.
A little bit more animated than normal, but yeah.
I don't know what that was either.
Snafu just is trying to milk shit.
Well, what it was, actually, if you listen to me, I was being interrogated. Jack, why did other people do that to you? Jack, why did they do that? Well, if my union did their job, they would investigate why that was done rather than fucking defending it.
This is why nobody watches Snafu's shit. It was like 2 minutes of intro for 2 minutes of nothing burger.
I know. But this is my life. And like Charles was pointing out, if you go back and look at Jack Tales Part 2, I think, or 1, he talks about how I rose quickly. I got the union stuff pretty quickly and became very adept at doing our job. So when I was trying to communicate with fellow union leaders, Charles Smith, Brian Warden, the man on the call, and in the call, Brian and I I brought up JR, who was my the union rep here in town. When I was speaking to fellow union leaders, telling them there's a problem here, why wouldn't they listen to me? I mean, after all, they recognized that I had skills, I had knowledge. So when I'm saying, hey, there's a problem with how I personally am being represented, there was no one there to help, including Charles and Brian, and praise God, here's Snafu to help.
Did you not take off to go do your other stuff? And
No, Daisy, that's not an
Jack.
accurate.
That was it. Jack, I'd like to say something. That was a teaser. He's gonna go in. We're gonna go into the whole cupcakes, the bomb.
Great. Go ahead. I'm done with you, Snafu. Your disrespect for me and your selfishness towards you, you're revealing you. See, God is testing us all every day. Every day we're given life and the opportunity. What are we going to do with the world that we've learned of? Snafu and others think it's their role to publicly mock me and harass me because I think that the world deserves a better future. And I think I deserve a better future. So what do I do from here?
Hey, Jack, I don't know if this is helpful at all, but the question I would have if I was in your shoes is how would going back to all of this benefit me?
Hey, Lou, stop there.
Okay. I'm not trying to get you down. I'm just saying I'm
No, I
Hey,
wondering that
know.
for
Lou's a
myself.
cool
I know.
dude.
You're not trying to understand me. You're trying to find objections and reasons why you would not do what I
No, Lou,
do.
he just asked a fucking question,
No, I'm
Jack.
not even asking a question.
Daisy,
You're
Daisy,
Jack.
I'm
You're
not
on so.
Daisy,
I'm not
Ugh.
I'm not asking a question. I'm just trying to relate
Lou,
to a situation like this. That's all.
right,
Well, I'm
right.
sorry. It sounded
Hey,
like a
Daisy,
question to me.
you're both guests here. I'm not gonna sit here like I'm some pitiful fool that doesn't know what I'm doing. Lou, if you wanted to understand me, you might ask some questions. But I've
Okay.
been facing
What
your
I
questions?
doubts
could
and your
swear I heard him
confusion
What
ask a
for a
what
question.
long
questions
time.
would you like to be asked?
From you, nothing, because you've offered me nothing that's helpful. You've shown that you don't actually care. It's just a lot of lip service, dude.
Okay. If that's how you feel. I can't change that.
Well, that's the facts I found. Are there facts I've missed?
I I don't believe that it's correct. I believe that
Opinions
I've
are not
tried.
facts.
Yeah, I believe I've tried to show care for you. Whether
You've
you
tried.
accept it or not, that's not my problem. That's yours.
Well, you've tried and you've told yourself you're showing care, but I've told you repeatedly in the past your efforts have been unhelpful. And
Okay.
I've asked you to change. I've asked you to try and better understand. I've offered to speak with you privately.
We
I've
have.
offered to, no, but you've never accepted what I've said. You're constantly making me sit through your narratives, your descriptions, and they've not been very helpful, Lou.
I wasn't describing you or your situation. I was trying to relate your situation to anything I've experienced.
But why?
Possibly to help shed clarity on it, possibly to um, open a discussion that may go into a different direction, possibly for the
Uh-huh.
audience to have.
Okay, Lou, I believe you. And none of those things are what I've asked you for. You've denied me what I've wanted, and you keep bringing what you want.
What I
Wait.
want.
Okay. Wait a minute. What'd you just say? Sorry. What? You
What
keep
I,
denying me what I want. You're not bringing what I want.
You asked him to try to understand you, right?
what's that?
Didn't you ask him to try to understand you?
Yes.
And people do that through relating things to themselves.
Okay.
So
Well, the ego does, because the ego works through comparisons, but
Jack, you have an ego from hell, dude. I've
the
tried to
heart,
tell you this days ago and days ago. So stop going with your you are a typical leftist project.
the
didn't see that
heart,
coming.
the heart doesn't need, there is no comparison from the divine. The heart sees.
I don't know what that means. I'm too unenlightened.
It's our egos, the limited worldly self, the one that carries us from youth to death. It's just a vehicle for our experience. It's not real. It's the ego works through comparisons, through analysis, through all sorts of complicated ways. But the spirit, the heart understands. And so I've been trying to connect to people's hearts, but I can't get past their damn confusion in their minds or their judgment, like Snafu. He's convinced in his self through repetition, right? He's saying these things over and over, not just to himself, but to other people. He's convinced himself inside that I'm some sort of atrocious person. And here's the funny thing, you see, he's not afraid of me. He knows that his accusations contradict what he sees, but he can't resolve it.
And you're Captain
But
Save a Hope.
you know that Snafu is mentally ill, don't you? Are you not aware of that?
I do question the phone calls. I do. I question everything. But you put me backstage when I say the truth, dude.
No, Daisy.
You always put me backstage when I say the truth.
I'm gonna do it again. I put you because you're doing exactly what I said Snafu is doing. You repeat this narrative as though it's true. You don't discuss it with me. You ignore my explanations. Daisy, you get put in the back because you're taking over our time. Okay. And when you're just complaining, that's not, I don't want your complaints.
I don't follow Snafu. I don't follow anybody.
I know.
That's where you're wrong. That's where you're lying. You understand you're lying? You're a liar. I don't follow Snafu.
You're about to follow him out of here if you don't chill out, lady.
Lady.
Gotcha.
I have not been called lady in God a long time. Thank you.
Bless you, Daisy.
God. I think he meant it more as like a threat. Like
no, I was.
I mean, I didn't know. That shut me up, lady. What?
He was like, "Step up, yucca."
Jack, you did though. You just lied. I don't follow Snafu.
What I was saying is if you continued opposing me and interrupting me, you were going to follow him to the backstage and maybe be gone.
I've been in the backstage 4 or 5 times already.
Well, let's break the patterns together.
No, you break the pattern. You're the one with the button, not me.
Hello.
Oh,
what's going on, Daisy?
You let
what's
that
wrong?
motherfucker up here,
Daisy.
but you won't listen to my shit? Are you kidding?
Daisy.
She's got a little bit of a point.
I know.
I come
actually
on,
agree.
Man.
I actually agree. Daisy, please. There was something you said. There was something you said right before that, though, and I saw an opening. Trying to make peace with you, my friend. I really am. Okay.
Are you talking to Daisy or Steven or Snafu or me or Lou?
Yeah. How about yes and?
Okay.
Well, if people didn't use avatars and would put their face on here, we would know. I don't even know who's talking.
You just want to stare at me.
I do. You are beautiful. I know who you are.
He is pretty. He's got a lot of fangirls though, so watch out for that.
Well, I was the one that left his bed this morning, so come on.
Praise God.
She's not lying.
Holy cows. Talcott Tuesday. We're having fun today.
I am lying. Fuck. I wish I wouldn't, but I am.
I want to recognize Steven. I appreciate you returning, but after reviewing the last couple of days, and I'm sharing respect for those who are already here. I'm not going to bring you right up, if at all, today, Steven. And Snafu, I'm kind of done with you today as well. You want to talk privately with me, then you know how to reach me.
I'm going to let you do your... I'm going to sit back. Watch this. I'm going to sit back a minute.
Thank you, Daisy.
Oh, there he is.
I
What do
crawled
you-
out from underneath the truck, so anyways.
You're
What do you-
beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Oh, thank you, baby.
I am trying to figure out, honestly, what do I
I'd
do?
still be in your bed if
With
you didn't
what?
have to work on that stupid old truck.
Well, this conversation just recently, I don't remember the exact word, but it brought up I'm just looking for a friend, man.
Fuck that
That's
truck.
all I'm looking for. I guess I am. I'm trying to find acceptance somewhere.
It's
So-
crazy that you're still trying to find that. How many people are watching right now? You got 100 people watching right now who go show up every fucking day.
I know. It's a safe distance, though. That's been the key. People stay a safe distance away from me.
Well, come
Yeah.
visit Kansas City. I don't know.
I
That's
might.
what I'm saying. I mean,
I don't know
You
what
can. I got a couch for you. Joe's been here a few times. Joe, cool.
I may do that sometime.
you're so
Daisy
close.
doesn't live far
You're
from me.
so close, baby. You're so close.
Well, here's where I'm at, honestly. Just as a man, speaking honestly and not for attention or numbers or anything. It's my story. I'm wondering what the hell is going to happen in the future.
All of us are.
Well, for me, I got 5 days.
Yeah, I've heard that before, though, Jack.
Yeah, and before I knew I had safety nets. I'm done.
You got your shit packed up yet, or what?
Nope. It'll only take me a couple hours.
Is that like a bare house? I mean,
No,
if you move out, you need to take that mantle
you
plate,
don't even
that
eat meat,
mantelpiece
so
down,
your
and take it with
backpack
you.
can't be that heavy.
You could probably
You
could probably do an auction right now for that fireplace mantle. If we didn't live so far away, I would buy that motherfucker and come uninstall it. And then I'd put it up right behind me.
Well, someone pointed out I could do a digital version. Take a photo and bring it with me.
I don't wish anybody to be unhoused. I do not. I have people wish that on me all the time, Jack. All the time I have people wish that on me. I do not wish that on anybody, okay?
Me either.
Maybe you could go join Tommy in
But
his
like
unroofed
a couple of years ago, could you not have
lifestyle.
started like doing something else? Like trying to look for a place to rent, or this is what I don't understand.
I know. People will understand. We talked about earlier that I have faith the truth will reveal. When the dust of confusion, the fog of confusion fades away, then the truth becomes more clear. My life has had a lot of confusion in it. I've done.
Start eating meat. Start eating meat. Confusion will probably go away.
Honestly,
I'm not bullshitting.
She's not bullshitting either. Lou, get in this. Where are you at, Lou, on this one?
Jack, I'm not bullshitting, dude.
Don't eat the kind of meat Lou eats.
No.
You don't need to eat.
Your brain fog is like fogged. You're fogged.
There's a reason the Romans fed slaves plant-based diets.
There's a reason. I don't remember who it was.
That's
no, there's a story.
I get that point.
there's the story of the Hebrews that were taken into this under the king.
They start drinking beer again and get your breads, at least something.
They ate only the vegetables and fruit that were offered. They denied the meat, and then they had some of the greatest results. Myself, I feel amazing. I really do. And the confusion is not.
You're pale white. Do you get sun?
He lives in Spokane, Washington. There is no sun. Not this time of the
Who is? Oh Lord, who is this?
Hi, Daisy.
It's
Oh
actually been
my.
beautiful.
He don't get no sun. He don't eat no meat.
He's fair skinned, like me. And you're fat.
Well, dude,
Stop.
He
you
might eat
look like.
someone's meat.
What'd you just say, bitch?
I eat
Stop.
your.
Nothing. He said nothing important.
He said I was fat. Does
I
he
don't
want?
think
Does he want to know what a 6 foot tall woman would double his ass over gonna do? Call me fat again, bitch.
I would
You
watch that.
You little dick motherfucker.
holy cows.
JG, you fucked up now.
Sounds like it. I
He's the
would want.
same son of a bitch that called me fat last time I was on this motherfucker.
He's
I
got
will
less.
beat his ass raw. He wouldn't even see the light of day. No
Here,
more.
Daisy. Maybe he's a practice for you to practice forgiveness. And JG, I
No,
encourage you learn from the
no.
lessons.
I'm not fat.
Okay.
And she's not Jesus. Jesus
I
is into
agree.
forgiveness.
No,
JG, I think you should
He's the one
apologize
with
to
the little dick.
guys, Jesus is with us always, and it's
Hello,
beyond the
Margot.
name.
Hi, Daisy.
How's it going?
Pretty damn good. I'm almost 6
Good.
foot. I'm almost 6 foot as well, but I'm
I
pretty
am
damn sure
6 foot.
and I'm sure you could take me. So I'm going to stay in
I'm
my
not
lane.
talking about taking you. I'm talking about that dude up top.
Okay.
You want me to take you? I'd probably
He's
take
not.
you too.
JG's not wrong with that. The little scissors. Yep.
Hey, we're fair skinned, you're fat. I'm just making observations.
Yeah, and you are pale and you're an ugly motherfucker.
God has blessed and challenged each of us uniquely and differently. And
Hey,
somehow,
Jack, I have a
No
question.
shit.
I have a question.
please.
Did you or are you feeling like you might reach out to Rick Clark?
I have. It's been a while since I have, but tried reaching
Knock
out.
that motherfucker off his billboard.
He might be able to help you with 5 days. He always likes a good cause.
Fuck off, you faggot.
Many people are in positions or have the ability to help me, but either I'm unworthy for them to share what's available, or I can't get their attention. I'm not sure what to do. So I trust God's going to bring it all together, just like every other day in the past. It's all going to work out somehow.
Fat.
And I actually think the future, I really do. The topic, be lovingly aware. If you allow yourself to be lovingly aware in the present of the moment, and you do that often, it allows your heart to feel a little more peace. And with a heart at peace in the present, that's where you find that loving awareness. And so having a loving, compassionate, honest, objective view on your past, on your present, on your future, that's where you can really take control of you. But you've got to have clarity, and the clarity only comes when we're willing to surrender the old limitations, the old belief systems. When we can surrender those, we can align ourselves into the base reality. The base reality is always in the present moment of now, and now objectively is. Now, beyond the objective experience of reality that we go through in every moment, it's overlaid with it's overlaid by thoughts and illusion. So it's up to us to get our thoughts aligned with the objective reality that's really there.
I've got my thoughts aligned on the bottom row.
You ain't even got reality. You're going to be unhoused here in a minute.
I'm kind of with Daisy on this one, Jack.
I mean, come on, let's get real. Let's get the circles done. Circles. Get them done.
I know you want to share with us your information. However, you have
You're
5 days.
a faggot.
I am a faggot. It is true.
No, not you. I'm talking to that fucking piece of shit up there.
What's a faggot?
You're a faggot. You come on here and call somebody fat, a woman fat, you're a faggot. I'd knock you till
Here we
doomsday,
go.
bitch. You wouldn't even wake up.
Look, a toxic woman's
Fuck your
offended.
faggot.
Look at this bitch.
Bitch.
I'm glad I just started restreaming. Really
Thank
good
you,
stuff.
Margot, for backing me up.
You're welcome.
You're so offended, fatty.
Holy cows. Okay, we've got folks showing up in the back.
You even listen, this brings up another deal. Brenda is a man. I watched this shit the other day. Do you think Brenda's a woman or a man, Jack?
She's a man, baby.
It's a man.
She's a man.
It's a
Do
man.
I make you tranny? Do I?
And now
Do I
you
make you
got a
tranny?
faggot up here calling somebody fat that needs his ass beat in the alley.
No, Daisy.
You're fat.
And
Daisy, they're not faggots. They're Daisy. They're not faggots. They're cracker ass niggers.
Tom, do you guys know an elm? You recognize elm?
I know a couple of cracker ass niggers, and they're all on the top row.
Elm, you there? You're on the stage.
Elm.
And Jack's going to hell.
So
that's the train to hell that Jack is conducting.
I'm gonna drop that, and
Jack is conducting the Talcott Express to hell, preaching that works, that self-salvation works over faith. And I can't save you, Jack.
What'd you do with my girl Daisy? There we go.
Elm is a friend of mine, Jack. She's good. It's her. It's her.
Thank you. Elm. All right, that's the one you recognize.
No, you got you. She's got her mute on. She don't know her mute's on.
That might be true. If you are speaking,
just give her a minute. Just give her a minute.
Otherwise,
Tom, nobody would come talk shit on me at Tom's, so he came back.
No, that's not what I did, faggot.
Hey, Tom.
I told you you want my attention.
That's not what I did. I cataloged things live, cracker ass nigger.
Yeah, you're mad because you don't get any attention.
Here, faggot, you didn't get attention yesterday.
What do you mean I didn't get attention yesterday?
You're backstage. You sit in my backstage.
Tommy,
I'm gonna
you're calling
ask
the
you
wrong
guys.
guy a faggot. It's that other one up there.
I'm gonna ask
Tommy means it as a compliment because Tommy is into.
You don't speak for Tommy. You are a cracker ass nigger, and you think just because I talked to you a couple.
Tom, please.
Tom, have you dated a ladyboy?
Why do you think that's a thing, Jack? Why do you memory hole what we just went through yesterday?
Please take a breath.
Ooh.
That was a good memory hole.
Holy guacamole! Holy cows! Holy cows, man!
Welcome back, Daisy. Stop holy cows in it.
Tom's into.
Are you gonna address
He's
Daisy,
mad
Jack? I'm very, very disrespected here.
Holy cows!
Well, did you call her fat?
Ma'am, she's fat. All right. I'm pale. I'm fair skinned. Jack's fair skinned. That lady is fat. Is what it is.
That's
How
not.
are you going to get offended?
Jack, I don't think that he should be able to say that.
Not with that broken dick nose.
Tell you what.
Holy cows, man!
Here, please.
I'd rather have a crooked nose than be a fat piece of shit. Nobody.
JG. Please.
JG is an asshole, man. What the fuck?
Please.
Daisy, let Jack handle him. He's going to take care of him right now.
Thank you. JG, some respect.
Okay, the thing is, I can't hear what anybody's saying, so I can't contribute to this conversation.
I gotta disrespectful people.
Why would Flow State just help JG whenever Flow State's gonna knock on him for being homeless with a broken dick nose.
I don't know. Go ask him later. I'm done, Tommy.
The Lord
You're
doesn't
not
want
even
us to talk,
trying to
Jack.
do anything here. And JG, you're real close.
Why don't you welcome Elm there, Jack, if she's new to your panel? Well, she left. Never mind.
I think she may be having some connection issues.
Yeah, she was having technical issues.
We'll get it together. It's all
Good
coming
afternoon,
together.
Jack. Talcott Tuesday's underway. How are you doing today?
Scott, thank you. Shifting energy.
Oh,
That's
is that
perfect.
Scott?
Yes, Doll. What's up, babe?
Hello, Scott.
Hey. How do you do?
Shut up, fatty.
JG, not again.
Kick him out, Jack. Kick him out. That's
You know,
Shut up,
I
Margo.
agree.
You try to defame.
I agree.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, JG. You couldn't
Bye-bye.
respect me. You can. Oh. This
I
is what I.
missed you, Scott.
Likewise. Back to Jack, though. Let's find out. Jack's Talcott Tuesday's underway. He's smoking the fucking JG out of the fucking realm. So where are we
Finally.
at now, Jack? Going forward.
It's about time. That
Holy-
motherfucker
Margo,
come
did
up
you-
here and called me a fat ass. I don't know how many fucking times. I'll knock his ass out. That's what I'll do.
Daisy, he does it because you're reactive to it. You give him exactly what he wants.
We got him out of here, Daisy. We got you
but
back.
Margo, did you hear that Noelle is now proposing that we have a threesome? She's only hitting on me to get to you.
Hey, why does anybody let Noelle up on their panels?
I
Why?
usually don't. I normally don't.
Content.
She is special. That's the wrong content. That bitch
She's-
is special needs, and you guys need to quit fucking around with that. I'm telling you, I'll get Mama Bear on your ass.
She is running game on a lot of people. She's not nearly as
Nearly as retarded as I think she is.
okay, yeah.
That's a grift. Is that what you're saying?
quite
That's a grift or a
disabled.
fucking bit?
If you're just sweet to her, she calms right down.
Well, Margo, you might have that touch, but I'm trying. I'm being nice. I'm leaving her alone for the most part.
Well, and
but you
this is
know
kind
when
of
you
side conversation, but I also told her to scale back as well. She doesn't need to be starting
she gets
more
the wrong
drama.
person, and somebody gonna have her ass, and I ain't
And
kidding.
that has happened before.
Well,
Sorry,
it's
Jack.
gonna happen again.
Daisy, please. I'm
Not
sorry.
for me. I'm not
Holy
for me.
cow.
I'm
Daisy.
saying, my motherly comes out with her, and it's she needs to be
Jack, what do you
off
got to
this mother.
say? What is your thought process, Jackie?
My
Sorry,
first thought
Scott.
is
That's all
no,
right.
Daisy. My first thought is, Daisy, if you cannot respect me when I'm trying to say something, I'm going to put you in the back and I'm going to send you on your way.
We're talking about Noelle.
Hello. And I'm talking about your behavior as I'm trying to contribute to the conversation.
Right back.
Here. Remember?
Right back. Tuesday,
Scott.
Talcott
You're right.
Tuesday. How was your thing? How was your St. Patty's
Thank
Day?
you. You know, golly geez, what I was trying, thank you, Scott. But I want to bring it back to this because Daisy, what I want to encourage you, what you said is partially true, but it's an opportunity for you to grow in your compassion. What
Don't have her on your panel, Jack. Don't be that guy.
Hey Daisy,
don't be that guy.
Hey Daisy, don't tell me what to do when I'm trying to.
Okay, well, I'll turn your
with you.
ass in if you have her back up here. How about that?
Hey Daisy, how about what do I have to do to get you to try and listen to what I'm saying?
You are being an asshole trying to deflect shit.
I'm trying to have a
All I
conversation.
said was out of my heart, leave the girl alone.
Hey Daisy, I heard you, and now I'm asking you to please shut up and listen to me.
I already did that, Jack.
Jack.
You're living in the past, and I'm done. Please.
And I think that Daisy doesn't know that the situation has been reported to Adult Protective Services many times, and her guardians, who are her parents, are the ones that are responsible for what she's doing online. You're not doing anything wrong, and she is an adult, so you're good.
I understand that.
Remember
Daisy?
that. I mean, it's worth noting that Margot's had your back there.
Thank you. I agree. Thank you. Holy cows, man. This online experience, though, I don't remember who said it, but it was pointed out, you keep threatening the wrong people and there could be severe consequences. So I actually think what's that?
I was going to say, Daisy's probably just upset because Margot's flaunting around that name right there.
It could be a little bit of unrecognized competition or jealousy.
My tall internet girlfriends are about to start wilding out.
Oh, I'm not competition to anyone. I'm way above any of that.
Hey, Elm, I saw you return. Did you get your connection worked out? Are you there? Elm? Okay.
Mute button, Elm. Mute button. Try the mute button.
And
Scott, the mute button has been going. Oh my God! Speaking the motherfucking devil.
Welcome, Noel. Welcome. How are you?
Excuse me.
Please, let's just, I don't know. Praise God. Praise God indeed.
Jack, I went to yoga today, and that's why I am up.
How did that feel? Felt pretty good?
Yes.
Good for you. That's a beautiful way to start the day.
And I love the vibe that Noelle's bringing to us. Look at that beautiful smile.
Thank you, Margot.
Absolutely.
And Margot, how
Yes?
is your school? Your teaching been?
My school is great. We're in fourth quarter. We're nearing the end. I'm moving next year rather than working. Rather than working in junior high, I'm gonna move up to high school.
And
Here in Arizona. I am excited.
Life is pretty cool.
Jack, have you ever done yoga before? It's for the special needs yoga class every Tuesday.
Wonderful.
At 4:45 to 5:45, Jack. And I really did.
Good for you. Thank you, Noel. And see the light, you're just filled with energy and joy and you're sharing it. So taking care of you allows you to share more. And I thank you for sharing you more with us.
And Jack, I am trying to get a job right now or a day program. It's really stressful for me.
I can understand that. Well, just please allow yourself to relax and trust in the process. The process is sometimes the process of finding things, a relationship or a job or a solution. Sometimes that process can get us a little anxious. But if you just stay present, stay with your being like the yoga is doing, bringing the mind and the body together, you stay whole like that and the process unfolds itself, and you might be surprised by what you can discover.
And so, Jack, this year, we got second place for basketball.
Second place.
Yes, for basketball, Special Olympics.
Congratulations.
And so every Sunday I do track for Special Olympics.
Oh, here, I got to queue up Jack's show.
Jack's show?
Jack's show.
There we go.
Yeah.
Jack, what are you doing?
We're having a nice,
Yes.
bright
Well, you
conversation.
used to have those, Margot, but you're out. You fucking Karen Cougar bitch. I thought you were on the Jesus team. I thought you were on this Jack thing. You're just
Why aren't I
playing your
on it?
YouTube games. Hey, one thing we've got in common, Margot, I'll work the high school too.
But
But
Tommy,
not special needs. That's for Flow State to work the special needs.
why am I out just because I'm attempting to be kind to everybody?
How is that not
Oh,
Jesus
he gave you a
talk?
little cleavage talk, and now you're playing the cougar card. You don't understand the grand scheme of what's going on out here. Just like Jack doesn't understand what he's doing, encouraging this special needs girl to yoga kundalini, the same way he tries to manipulate all special needs people that cross his panel path.
Tommy, do you
To
have anything
yoga
to say?
kundalini?
Jack's just the one that's compliant. Or
What is
Hank's
yoga
just the one that's
kundalini?
compliant. I'm
What does
sorry,
it
you
mean
talking over me? Is this your show?
I'm asking a clarifying question for you. What is yoga kundalini that Jack's trying to do?
Well, you were in the backstage yesterday. You should know, or unless you were just looking at dicks jacking off.
I was actually taking a shower.
With me.
It was funny the first time, Flo. It's not anymore.
Oh, maybe I wasn't taking a shower yesterday because I think I've
Who's
only done it
this?
once. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you
made
were
it up.
probably looking at dicks and jacking off.
Okay, wait a second. I need to know who this handsome.
The difference between when
Tall
Flow
drink
State
of
jacks
water.
off the dicks and I jack off the dicks is the ones I look at are connected to a beautiful, big-breasted lady.
Still gay.
Find out who.
Very gay.
No, that's what makes it not. That's what makes it not gay.
Is it a
Again,
dick?
still had tits, not
Is
gay.
it a dick? It's gay if it's a
It's
dick.
attached to tiggle bitties, not gay.
Mhm.
Hello, new handsome.
Jack,
man.
why did you turn your camera off?
He said he'd be right
signaling
back.
that you
Quit
think
being
your
so needy.
show. Jack, you've got
He
5
said he
days
would
to
be
find
right
a
back.
person that
Stop
will
being
buy
so
your
needy.
house for you.
Jack, give me
I'm
attention.
trying to help him, Flow State. He's
No,
got
you're not.
5 days to find a person on YouTube to make
You're gonna
his
grab
mortgage
my
payments.
finger if you have blue
You're
eyes.
already homeless. He doesn't need your help.
He doesn't
I'm
need any
not
mortgage
homeless.
payments.
That's your game you play, faggot. JG is homeless. I am roofless. You've explained the difference yourself, and that's why you're a hypocrite. That's why you'll ride the Jack train to hell.
The difference between homeless and
Jack-
roofless is one of them has a level of denial.
Oh, that's you. Now say what you said when I wasn't around and you corrected someone on it, and we'll make it the Taylor Show. The faggot fucking Taylor Show.
Isn't
Why
the
are you
difference
so
bald?
bitter? Tommy,
Are you?
Here,
No,
James.
we covered
Here,
this
James.
yesterday. I'm up here helping you with your
Today's
5-day
day.
show, Jack.
today's today. What can we do for
And
tomorrow?
5 more days will be that day. And if it's the sheriff's eviction, your ass has more than 5 days, but you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to be an honest, open book, so I can't help you. Jack.
Well, Tom, talk about it, but if you want me to give answers, I don't have.
I hear Flow State's girlfriend talking over us.
No.
Tom's here to exploit what he views as an opportunity. Ooh, somebody's vulnerable. Maybe I can get
you!
in there.
No, you're projecting, faggot. That's why you sat in my backstage.
I'm not the one running up here to go, Jack, I'm here to help you. Let me help you, Jack. Jack, let me help you.
That's all I do is help him.
You
Yesterday
are
he
in a
cried
worse
and I helped
situation than
him.
he is. You've been in a worse situation
No, I'm
for
not.
months
Do you
now.
want it? Jack, do you want to break down me and Taylor's little thing here? And I don't mean his dick.
No.
Then why are you leaving him here to keep making it his show and you backstage me for trying to tell you something?
Because you won't shut up.
Fuck you, Margot. You're a faggot fucking nigger.
Oh,
gonna
that's
do
racist.
I'm gonna do this. Let's see if anything can be resolved. Please. Alrighty. That's what happens when I get close to people. They run away.
There's Daisy.
Oh,
There's
no.
Daisy.
Get rid of that. We'll get rid
Worst
of that.
panelist of all time.
Holy cows, man. Praise
Salute
God.
to Mr. Jack Talcott, to Chewbacca, Powder Dusty, Dusty Cougar. What's up, Stinky? How you doing, Stinky?
Good.
That's good.
This is craziness. This is our world. This is our life. Can you imagine living like this? What's that?
This is your world. Not everybody keeps entertaining the worst panelists on YouTube.
But can you imagine living this life?
No,
Like this?
thank you.
No,
Sounds
they would be disappeared. It'd be like, what happened to that homeless guy? You remember that? Nobody would know. Where did Tommy go? Where's Snafu?
This part of my crazy story.
Jack.
Yeah. Yes.
Can I say something? Oh, why is Willie? Why is he come over your show and do that to you? I'm just wondering. I'm sorry.
People like to challenge me. They like to try and prove that I'm not a good man. And I think it's because they lack self-worth. That's really why someone would hurt someone else or try
And they're
to.
insecure in their sexuality.
They're insecure. It's jealousy and guilt.
Insecure's a good word. I'm not sure. I've been in a panel maybe a handful of times. I'm not sure I come when I can. But Anuma Tommy, whatever his name may be, he seems to come in with different views or different angles that sometimes don't agree with our conversation. Not that his view is bad or wrong. Everyone has the freedom to do what they want to do. So I'm really cool about that. But I mean, sometimes I like feeling the room. If the room feels right and you follow the conversation, you follow the people, and you go with the flow. If it's going wrong, I just keep my mouth shut. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll be quiet right now.
People everywhere, we're living the lives that we think we want. And this statement right here, it's being lived out. A lot of emotional, a lot of unresolved emotional baggage is being carried by a lot of people, and it's shown through these interactions online. And there's many seeking justice and revenge instead of remedy and healing. And really, that's what we're here to do. We're here to sincerely align with God's will for us. And I trust God's will for us is to be happy, to be whole, to be healthy, to be united with truth. Well, united with love, empowered by truth. That's where the life begins. Welcome, Untrackable.
What's up, Track?
Untrackable.
What it is, baby?
Yes, good evening to everybody.
Salute
Good to
to
see
you.
you. I'm still not sure if I'm get used to the untrackable without a beard yet.
Yo, that is kind of weird. That is kind of fucking weird. And I remember when Track started growing that beard out, he cut it off.
Jack.
And then he started growing it, and he's been growing it for like, I don't know, almost a year. I've been watching him for some change. So I know Track for a minute. And now that you say that, Dusty, it's kind of funny that you pointed out because I'm like, damn, bro, like, yo, Track, to be honest, bro, you look a little better, dog, with the beard off. I'll be real with you. You like 10 years younger, dog. Before you were like a 50-year-old, you like Jack Talcott. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was the full man shoe coming out, you know what I mean? But now you look like probably like you're 30 years old right now, dog. You're looking good. Appreciate you.
He's like, calm. Hello,
Right?
peace.
Be safe. Salute to Be safe. Fuck you, Be safe. And Mr. Jack Alcott, this is the way I tell Be safe I love you.
Yeah.
It's our thing.
Yeah.
Since I met him a year ago, I always give him the fuck you. That's my way of telling him I love you. No disrespect to anybody else.
That's right. That's right. Hi, Jack.
Greetings, blessings, welcome.
I had to come up because I don't even know, Jack, how I found you, but I know that Phil, I think I told Phil about you, and I know Noel a little bit from another channel, and I definitely know Untrackable for a very long time too. So I'm just happy to say hello.
Welcome.
Was that easy?
Um,
That is easy.
See, the
Anyway,
human.
that's all. Hope everyone's having a good night.
Yes, I am. Thank you for asking.
Yes, I
Yo, track,
appreciate.
keep that beard trimmed, track. You look good with that shit trim, bro. Keep that shit trim and let it come in great, but you looking Gucci with that, like that, trimmed up, bro. The other shit, that was like some goddamn Duck Dynasty shit you had going on, bro. I wasn't down with that.
Here, this is a great comment. Each of us, we can make the now hell for yourselves and each other, or divine and heavenly for ourselves and others. Which one would you rather experience? I think people, as they go through life in this land of fantasy, the wealth and authority comparisons, people think low of themselves, and then they lower their standards for what they accept of themselves and people around them. And that's how we've got hell on earth right now. Now, I found my clumsy way, God allowed me grace and opportunities to learn things. And by God's grace, I found the kingdom of heaven. I believe that God is revealing. For those who want to see, I see plenty of facts. My life, the words in the Bible were simply confirmation of what I've been learning and experiencing. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all else shall be provided for. Well, we'll see what happens.
Jack?
Yeah.
I'm going to scoot out. I'm gonna probably make a call to Rick Clark today, see if I can get hold of him on your behalf. Powdered Dusty, I love you. Noel, I love you. I love you.
Mom.
And all you handsome gentlemen, have a nice evening. Bye, Jack.
Blessings. Thank you.
Have a good night, Cougar.
Have a wonderful day.
Good days.
Thank you.
Bring up Daisy, Jack.
Daisy has continued her path. We've got Snafu in the back as another option, but to be honest,
I did. You know what? I wanted to give Daisy another chance. You're all about second chances.
You
Jack.
should encourage her to not make any threats of violence, though, if you bring her up.
Okay,
yes.
and I'm really encouraged to really get a good meeting with her, because the last meeting I had with her, we all know I'm green card Phil. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
The second meeting with her, it was kind of like
about that. That's awesome.
she was.
Did you get your green card?
Yeah, I got it, man. I actually came out team green card last time, Dusty.
Well, welcome to the country now.
Yeah, thank you, man. I have a new name. Don't worry about it. They can deport me again. I have another name. But I'm cool with her coming back up and seeing her views of stuff. But I do appreciate, Jack, that you eliminate people who cause chaos in the room. Some channels don't do that, and I do appreciate that from you.
Thank you, and I'll try to do that. Daisy has returned. She's kind enough to return. So Noel, specifically to you, please. Okay, don't engage and no threats. Right, we're going to be respectful and kind to each other the best we can.
Yes.
Welcome back, Daisy, and thank you.
What's up, my green card friend?
What's up, Daisy? How you doing,
What are
love?
you doing, baby?
I'm doing good. I'm alive. I'm blessed to
I
be
am
here with
so
you.
glad. You
And I'm
look
appreciating this.
good, baby. You look like you're happy and doing good.
I
do
am.
want
I'm
to say
alive.
something that I was shut up about. Margot's, I can't even see her names. So Margot's name meant nothing to me. Whoever powdered, probably you that said that. I didn't know her name.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
I don't give a fuck if it was a joke or not. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
All right. Okay.
But I like my buddy up here. I've already done told you that.
I know. We heard you.
And Noel?
Give it time. Give it time and allow people to be people.
No,
Thank
I
you.
was put in back and then shoved off, and there was no room, or else I'd have a. But thank you for saying you wanted me back up here, Mr. Green Card Man. What's your name?
Filthy Phil. It's on the it's on the
Filthy
thing.
Phil. How about just Phil?
That's my name,
That
Phil.
word.
But
All
that's
right.
my government name on my green card. It's Phil.
All right.
Who's
I'll be
this Joe
looking that
Rogan looking
up
like?
here in a minute. I'll be looking.
Who's the Joe Rogan looking like next to you, Daisy?
Love you, mean it. No
That's
bullshit
myself.
aside. I love you, mean
That's
it.
Noel.
Hey, I love you
You're
too,
like
Mama.
one
Don't
of
worry
the
about it.
best dudes I've seen up here on this panel, Phil.
I appreciate it.
Seriously.
Thank you very much.
Untrackable, what's your story? Tell us about you. Welcome, welcome. Have another.
Yeah, I always will. Living
Salute,
life.
track.
I know, right? Trying to share the love. It's hard sometimes.
That's what she said.
Like Jack was saying, some of
That's
the
what
people that project the most are just trying to get away from themselves. But I think the better way to find yourself is to see yourself in others and project the kindness and the love. And it's very hard sometimes. It is very, and sometimes it's fun to be a bit of a scoundrel. But life isn't all fun and games. You got to become centered somehow. And so, yeah.
Hey,
I'm
I
not
love
trying to be a scoundrel.
that you said that.
I'm feeling bad vibes, and I've got to. Yeah, I'm not trying to do that.
Hey, can I say
Go
something,
ahead,
please?
Jack. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jack. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jack. You were saying.
This idea of life's not all fun and games. That's partially true, but I am evidence. People have been playing games with my life. You've witnessed it. You've witnessed it by these characters: Snafu, Tommy, wanting to spread these narratives of me and share doubt with others.
That's what happens when you hang out at homeless camps.
Well,
right there you go.
This is my
Can I
theory, though.
say something? I gotta say something.
Please.
I helped out with special. This is bullshit.
What is?
I helped out with Special Olympics. I still do. And
Okay.
somebody needs to get the fuck off of YouTube.
Hey,
And
Daisy.
here we go.
Why don't you chill
What
out?
happened? What happened? Where did that come from?
Don't worry about it. She's
Even
dealing
the
with some.
innocence. I wish I had the innocence, but this bitch
You
ain't
do.
got the innocence. She goes around.
Why don't you show her innocence? Okay. Why don't you be a good example, Daisy? Yes, Noel.
The way she coming at me, I didn't even do anything.
I know. It's okay. It's inner memories and judgment that's coming up. And damn, there was something I was saying.
Hey, I'm sorry, Jack, I cut you off. Stinky. Sorry, Noel. Please be polite to this channel. Please be correct. I know who you are. So respect to this gentleman above you, Jack. Please be not what I've seen from you in the past and other channels. If that makes sense.
You wanna unpack that enigmatic statement for us? No.
We know there's.
I think I was probably there, but like just to.
She's been
No,
well
I mean, listen, like I'm like, I'm sorry, Jack. I'm gonna cut you off. I'm like, Jack, I'm all about second chances, and I do appreciate her for what she is, who she is, but at the same time, I've seen her do rational, crazy things on panels, and I would never want her to do that on this panel. Is what I'm saying, State.
We can't live in fear. I appreciate the caution. I understand.
Live without fear, brother. Live without fear. That's our mantra.
What you're saying.
And I'm giving her love. I appreciate her. I'm not knocking her. Noel, I do appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot about you, love. again. So like, you're not gonna like run a fast one by me. It's all good, but
yep.
So
Yes.
Noel, what kind of crazy shit are you capable
What
of?
are we doing? Oh my god.
I like live without
I'm
caution.
sorry,
That's a
Jack.
pretty
I was
catchy
trying to
tagline.
put the channel, bro.
I know.
I wasn't trying to knock her down because I got love for her. I do got love for her, Jack. I'm not trying to knock her down, and she's being respectful right now, so I appreciate her being that way. I just would not want you to see a side that other people have seen.
God, shut the fuck up, Scott. Literally everybody always hates people that just start singing and playing instruments on panel.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
No, seriously, Scott. What are you doing, man?
Oh, easy, Jack. Easy. I said
He's just trying to pull attention to himself by making
Heineken on the moon.
Well,
Is that
no.
Heineken on the moon?
Here, this random starting singing while other people are talking.
Trying to break the fucking nonsense of picking
right
on her a little bit.
And you're interrupting me again. I mean, the point, what
Jeez,
Phil's
Jack, lighten up
cautioning
a little
me.
bit. Okay, no problem. I'm sorry.
You didn't even let him finish. What are you sorry for?
Holy
I don't need to hear it. I know what just happened.
Yeah, you think you know it all. And what
Well,
I'm
tell me what I'm
suggesting-
sorry for, and then I'll apologize again, Jack. My apologies.
Well, you
for
won't shut up long enough for me to point it out. Please. What I was trying to do is connect the similarity to your behavior and what Phil was cautioning me about. Wild, unpredictable, right? And I get it. There's been patterns in the past that were like, whoa. But this is what people are these days, man. It's not.
Go ahead.
You disagree?
Yes. I also think that that's like not a productive perspective either. Like, it's an enabling perspective. No, this is not what people are like. There are people like this that do happen to find you because you're a save-a-ho for crazy people. But
possibly.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking about it's not just due to a condition, a diagnosed condition. This is normal.
That's what I'm saying.
People
It's not normal.
are nuts.
You're normalizing it, but it's not normal.
It's normal for where we found ourselves, dude. And then
we're not normal. We're
That's what we're saying, Jack. Is here. We find
there's
it
not one person on this panel I think is normal.
And yet we are. We've been normalized into this insanity.
I see that you're normalizing it as fast as possible.
We're normal.
I don't
Together
know
we're
if you're
normal.
normal. You might be normal. I don't know. The guy below me might be normal, but I don't think probably either of you are, because I know everybody else here is not, and you guys are here too.
Yep.
Jack,
Yes, Noah.
we are normal in our personal ways.
You're absolutely right. Detective
And
Harris.
this is just a normal inspection. I'm Detective Harris McGee of the Colorado Sheriff's Department, Larper Division. We've had
Do you
some
hear that desperation?
fast movers.
Desperate.
We're not here to kick your door in, you methamphetamine user of panels.
I want to
I'm here
hear
to
it.
inspect this
Let
man's
me
hey,
have my crack. Hold on a minute. Let me have my crack.
I'm here to inspect this man's green card. We've had some fast movers moving fast across the southern border, and we have to inspect your green card, sir.
Inspect?
Oh, cute.
Inspect his green card, yes.
That's terrible.
What's
Nah,
terrible
that's
about an
classic.
inspection?
That's classic.
What
That's
is terrible about an
that's
inspection,
classic.
sir? We need to
You're
make
very
sure
well.
those are valid.
Okay, so
Let me ask you something. How much
am
have
I
you had to
correct?
drink?
Hold on, Jackie.
Mr. Normal, how much have you had to
I'm gonna
drink today?
entertain the question. I'm gonna entertain the question. So you're asking for my papers on American property. Is that what you're stating for?
I need to inspect your green card.
I'm not asking no questions. I mean, I'm American property. Why do I have to ID it all?
I wouldn't mind.
Yes,
Scott
property,
singing
and we need to inspect our properties.
Right,
Papers.
for real. That would be
Please.
cool.
Papers, please.
So
And
if
then
you
he
want,
sings,
call me my
that's
property,
what I'm
sir.
talking about. Jack, I'll see you after your stream because I know you'll be there, and I won't have to do this game where Taylor decides if we're going to have a serious...
Did he come over to advertise like Snafu?
No, you did. You were there yesterday, faggot. You
Here,
go panel to panel.
I'll meet you
Damn, he
later.
called you a faggot,
Meet you
bro.
later.
What the fuck? God,
That dude
damn,
has
that's a strong word.
threatened to pew pew me more times on YouTube than anybody in my entire life.
That's a strong ass word, dog. Like, damn, faggot. Holy shit.
But he's the
Go
one that
ahead,
likes
sir.
chicks with
Continue.
dicks.
Continue, sir.
This is the world we live in.
This is the world you created, Jack.
Right. And so what do I do with it?
Touche, Dusty. I can agree with you, somewhat, Jack. You're right. I mean, this channel is people who come in, and I don't mean to cut you off, Jack. I'm sorry. But we all come in with our views and our Go ahead, Jack. I'm sorry.
Why is it your why are we supposed to do anything about anybody else's existence? Just we got to handle our own, Jack. We come together and we have some fun, but you know what do we have to do about anybody else?
Yes, Noel.
Jack's on a mission.
Do you know about that song, This Is the World We Live In? That song, Jack? That's
It's
a
the
great
truth.
song.
It is the truth. You know, I think I am going to shift a bit. Someone showed up in the back, 10th man. I haven't had a chance
He's cool.
to really talk
You
with
say
him.
the F word and you know I'm gonna appear.
Did you bring me here? Did you rub my lamp?
You're welcome.
Hey, thank you for returning. I recognized you were here before, and it was just a chaos. It was a friggin'
The only reason that I'm here is because Flo's here, and I have a little bit of backup in the madness. I can't go into a mental institution by myself like last time because I was a second and a half from losing my mind, and I didn't want to make a spectacle on your show.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't recognize that until afterwards. I missed on some of the signs while it was happening.
That's okay. When you're surrounded by madness, it's sometimes tricky. I get you.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how the hell do I navigate through this? Because this was a question. This is the world that.
How you doing, Track?
Yeah.
I think that some of them you can just throw overboard.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I failed to learn in my first 3-4 years of being the king of MNF and YouTube is not everybody has the right to a voice. I mean, it's
sounds harsh, but it's not.
It just okay. So I don't like taking over people's shows, but I'll just tell you a quick thing. So I had a co-host that nobody liked. He was on my show every day. Got to the point where I used to go live at random times when I knew he wasn't going to be around, and then he would get mad. Like I would literally just only go live because I knew he would be around. Because he ran off all the ladies. He ran off every person that was a good person. But I didn't care about clicks and views.
That's what everybody says. I don't believe them.
What's that?
That's what everybody says, but I don't believe the people that say that. Particularly the people that say that.
I have the record. I have the record.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm not. You should know by now. I'm not your average bear. The same way as when I'm on a panel. Anyway, the point is when I'm on a panel, I let other people talk. I don't think that I'm more important than everybody, right? So, what I learned is by having people around that are like that, and it didn't matter to me, but it mattered to others, right? See, I didn't care if I had 20 or 100 people watching, but my fans did because they missed their friends from the chat because somebody said something that. So eventually what happens is, like a lot of people, I can show you the examples right now, that one day had 150 people watching, and then the next day forward had 3, and nobody wanted to even go there anymore, right? And anyway, I'm a little bit high right now. I just got home. I don't mean to take over.
Hey, Tech Man, I just want to say hi to Jack quick. Excuse me. Hey, Jack, you there?
Yes, brother. Welcome to you.
Hey, do you remember a couple weeks ago after your live? I just happened to be on the stream and we chatted in the night after the stream.
I think so. Yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah. And I've known
Your audio
Filthy
quality is
Phil.
bad.
I know it's always bad, but anyway, I've known Filthy Phil
You're good
and
now. You're good now.
I've known Filthy Phil and Untrackable for a very long time, and I guess I'm kind of like that. I don't come on here to fight. I come on here to spread the love a little bit, listen, and so it just so happens I know both of them guys, and appreciate you, Jack, for having the panel. That's all. I gotta make dinner here pretty quick, so I gotta go. But appreciate you, Jack.
Thanks for joining.
So I think you were about to ask what the moral to the story is, Jack. If you use imbeciles as a spectacle for under 120 seconds and then throw them off, that's funny and it makes for a good show. If you keep them up here for 45 minutes or more than that 2 minutes, people get bored of it. It's different when it's
I have a question. I mean, sometimes I feel like I have to find the right panel with the right amount of men, and it has to be a men topic. But I feel as men, we don't have a way to communicate our inner problems that we deal with that we don't tell to our families or our spouse or our children, because men, we're always to be held at this pinnacle of like a problem happens, we take care of it. But as men, we have nowhere else to speak about what we're dealing with. And sometimes I find these panels, like Jack's panels, to be intriguing to me to like maybe release shit. So like as you a man, 10th man, I'm not sure your life. I'm not sure if you have children. I'm not sure if you're married. It doesn't even matter. I know as a man, you still have pressures. And I feel like sometimes you need a way to release your inner things that you deal with that we can't almost speak to nobody. And my wife and I have a very open relationship. We're very communicative.
Hey, can we pause, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I've been waiting for a little bit to try and get in the conversations, and there's nonsense going on in my life. I'd like to find out what's going on. What are you talking about, Snafu? Snafu.
Yeah, good. I'm glad we're talking. Can you hear me good?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay. No, this is actually pretty serious. You have a panel of many people up here. I, representing the Truth Yo, you have asked people, Tommy's brought the clip, another person who's kind of helped you, but you've asked people to connect people with your past. And I told you very soon I'm doing an open panel with Charles and other of your past. And I said, depending on how you treat those who actually do help you, none of those people that you've had up have gone to the extent to, like you said, connect with the people you've asked, do the thing. And I said, Jack, this is an accountability thing. You help me, I help you. We work together. And you Nazi block Tommy, you Nazi block me. You have these fucktards hug a buddy, fuck a buddy on your clout. Not even talking about you and your 5 days, or you and what you want, or you and your family,
No
or your
shit, Snafu. No shit.
Yeah. So I want you to think. Okay, so when I do an open panel and I tell you I'm gonna be marking your good and bad optics, and there's people like Tommy or myself or others that you treat like this and Nazi block for all these fuck.
Do what the fuck you want to do. I'm sick of this. Yeah, but here, to all those who are here with me, can I please have a couple of moments to talk? Is that possible? Wait, who's that? Never mind that one. My real life is happening here, okay? I appreciate your story and your lessons, 10th man. I'm not sure the relevance. You want me to change. You want me to be more like you. You want me to be different. You want me to reduce the amount of negativity and the chaos.
No.
Well, I agree with everything you said, okay? Now, for the love of God, though, this is my life. I'm sorry I haven't reached the standards that everyone wants me to achieve, But while we're sitting here, I've got Snafu pointing out the obvious. You guys aren't really here seeming to want to talk about me or hear from me. Filthy Phil, he's going on and on talking about how this is a place for people to air their baggage and shit.
No, I was talking about you. I was just trying to be figurative, sir. I'm not trying to come at you.
In the meantime, I'm getting calls from the property management company saying, hey, Jack, what are you doing? Does anyone, maybe I am better off just doing these streams without people. I mean, I think it's time to wrap up, guys. Unless you got anything.
Snafu fucked everything up once again.
Before you might shut down, no, sir. I only came up here because I was trying to be supportive, even though I was kind of, yeah. I don't think that you're embracing the people that actually.
Hey, Jack, did you hear what Filthy Phil was saying? This is a good place that maybe men can talk about some things sometimes and not just listen to bullshit. So that's what I like coming here for, Jack. Just to let you know.
Right, but that's not what I want. Does anyone give a shit about what Jack wants?
That's
not
what
really
I do.
seems to be. I mean, that's not true because I know many people do. But for the love of God, man, we're missing opportunities every single day.
Hey, Untrackable is here for the same reason I am. You like to spread a little love and listen to your message, Jack.
Do you think that microphone is spreading love to anybody?
No.
It's not.
The audio sucks, brother.
No offense. I don't know you, but your microphone is awful.
Sorry, dude.
Sorry. And I don't mean to.
But Untrackable spreads love, and Jack spreads love, and 10th Man spreads love. There we go. And you know what? Let me not be a dick. I'm sure you spread love too. Just the microphone takes it all away.
I don't mean to be negative. This life I'm living, man. People treat me like a joke. I don't understand why.
I was not trying to distract from what you're saying. What I was trying to give. See. Okay, so Snafu, for instance, I watched his video. I've commented. I've asked questions. When I don't like somebody, I don't then troll them and pull their criminal records, even though I may have in the past. I grew up and I would just, if I hated you, I would unsub you. I wouldn't then contact your co-workers and stuff, your former co-workers. That's called being a SSI recipient. People that get paid by the government, by our tax dollars, sit around, criticize everybody else, get mad when daddy doesn't love them. And those are the people that I used to destroy their lives. Sometimes in times like now, I feel like doing that.
That's Paul. And Snafu probably too. I don't know.
I don't want to, right? I want to just come up, make some jokes. Flo's known me for about 4 months now since I came back to YouTube. I just want to joke around and have fun. But guys like this guy make me want to reopen the departments.
Your old ways.
Yes. Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna, because I'm a very happy man. I'm not gonna let them. I'm just not gonna let them make me the bad guy again. Instead, I'll do other things.
But you're still talking about yourself instead of Jack. That's why he's got that look on his face.
But why? Yeah, but why did he let it? Why does he let these people get that close to him? So I told you, Flo.
You just deflected from the observation of you.
Well, he didn't really. He brought it back to you.
Okay.
He put context on the point that he was making.
Was there?
Jack, if I don't talk about me, then I have to talk about you. If I talk about you, then you might get offended, right? Like I asked you before. Did you take any? Never mind. I'm sorry. I'll take off. I'm not. In all seriousness, Jack, I appreciate you, but go wash your fucking pussy. I'm not going to be up here listening to you fucking cry and then come at me too. All right? Who the fuck do you think you? Who do any of you fucking people
Look at yourself, 10th man. Okay.
Hey Jack, I gotta make dinner for the kids, so I gotta go.
Thank you. The comment I was making to 10th man, look at yourself, please. Patterns of my experience, people carry their shit around, they misunderstand me, and then they get triggered, right? Want to blame me. You felt disrespected by me because I tried bringing the topic back to your behavior. You've been going on and on about you, which is fine. I care about you. I'd like to know you, but what you're saying has no relevance to me, the topic, or what I'm trying to accomplish. This is fascinating to me, truly. I don't mean to be negative because I'd love to rejoice and receive everyone. This is nuts, man. I'm ready to wrap up, guys. Final thoughts?
Untrackable, help me stall. Help me stall.
Why you? No. He said he's done. I
Is
would
your
just like
hood
to
up
say,
over a backwards hat? Is that what's going
Yeah,
on
man.
there? Okay.
Yeah. I don't like to be cold at all, and I sit in a chilly spot, so it's just the way it goes. But thank you, Jack, for having me on as always. Good to see you, Flo. As always, you know, I come over here. This is a different place for me, and it inspires thought and in a certain direction. And it's not something I get everywhere I go. There's fun places. There's drama places. There's news places. And this is a different type of place, so I respect that. And I just want to say thank you for being that. And I will bow out and see you again, hopefully.
Thank you for joining. Appreciate it.
Well, if you want, I don't know if you want to get whatever the topic was that you wanted to address, the title, the big loving or whatever. If you didn't get it and you want a sidekick for it, then I'm here for a little bit. I'm okay with chilling on that, and we can talk about what you want. But if you're tired, you're ready to go, then that's fine too. It's lame, but it's fine. So.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's flow for a few minutes.
Okay.
Not to be a false, contradiction from the others telling them I'm shutting down, but I was going to address a couple of things anyway here. Can you please let us know what you want from YouTube? Serious question. It's not from YouTube. I hope from people. I've been honest and transparent about me since 2018. I'm trying to find one person like me who's willing to be an advocate for the truth of me. Because I've been misunderstood. I've been falsely accused. I've been rejected and avoided by a lot of people for a lot of time. So what do I want? I want to grow. I want to succeed. I know what I've got while I'm still improving in my ability to communicate what I know and what I've learned. I know that I can engage in intellectual conversations about politics, economics, religion. I know that the truth is important. I know that a world without secrets and lies becomes safer for everybody.
It sounds like you're looking for you.
I'm looking for others like me. I thought I'd find them.
So my question would be then, to me, it sounds like you're looking for you. and that by looking for you and other people, you're almost you're like disempowering yourself instead of just recognizing that you're what you're looking for and then being that thing.
Oh, okay.
Does that land at all?
Yes, partially, but I looked for me and I found, dude, I'm fine with me. I really am. Do I want to lose the house and end up in the car not knowing where I'm going? Fuck no, that's not what I want. I pray every single day, please God, move me, move someone with some ideas, something, an opportunity. I know for a fact that there's revenue streams available, but if I can grow in reach, grow in value, I mean, I actually envision we've got the talent right here. If people would cooperate, sharing their talent, we could create some truly powerful messages, grow quickly, create a revenue stream, and then as we grow, we create greater connections, greater networking. And it's through networking and people that everything gets done. Talking about what I want to actually help me just feel better. So thank you for that question. I don't know what's happening in the future, but I know what I've experienced. And what I experienced, it's confirmed in the words of the Bible. The Holy Spirit is real. Now, how far we want to lean into the Holy Spirit is on each of us. And then I don't, even trying to find out, what does that mean? What does that mean to lean into the Holy Spirit? I know what it means to me. I know what I've done, the choices I've made in order to lean into the Holy Spirit, to lean into the image of Christ like in your being, in my being. The words from the Bible are true. And if you can humble yourself, clear your mind of the negativity, clear your mind of the judgment, the hate, the battles, the insecurities, the guilt, the shame, those are not you. When you clear yourself of that and you become pure in your beingness, in your trueness, here in the present moment, humbling yourself to be breathed by the breath of life that God has offered forth to you, that breath of life combined with the nourishment of Mother Earth, the water, the salts, the proteins, all these things that we are, that's all we are. We're minerals, salts, proteins, and water, right? Walking around, sloshing around, all this miles and miles and networks of muscles and fibers within you. You are the embodiment of divine intelligence, as am I. And it's easy to lose sight of those things. But if you can lose sight of the things of the world and just be without the thoughts, without the unpleasantness. And when you find yourself in the peace of the present, unifying your mind, your heart, your spirit of breath together, when you can humble yourself and unite yourself into that wholeness, you are lovingly aware. And that's your job. Your job, your role, your purpose here in life is to be lovingly aware of all things that you can. Be lovingly aware of the energies and the feelings within you. Be lovingly aware of the memories and the ideas you've captured. Don't let the memories and the ideas consume you and, become you by these patterns, diagnosis, labels. See, when we start limiting ourselves by patterns, habits, diagnosis, labels, when we start labeling ourselves with those things, we think small. And when we think small, we see others small. And when you see others small, man, that's where the love is lost. So, brothers and sisters, I encourage you, become lovingly aware of you. What are you offering forth to the world? What are you giving forth? What are you sharing? What are others going to remember you from you? We don't get to choose what other people think. We don't get to choose what other people do. We don't get to choose how people react to what we do. But I found truly rewards within myself when I practice in my mind. My purpose here in the world today is to serve others. That's the only reason I'm created into life today, is to be of service to the world that I have received. And truly, when we unite together, solving problems together, helping each other with connections, with resources, with opportunities, with ideas, with encouragement, with praise, with joy, that's where the love is shared. I'm going to wrap it up here sincerely. I went through my own little emotions and lessons today, but humbly to all of those who were participants on the stream, you clicked the link and you joined this experience with me. I appreciate you. I genuinely do. I care about you, those who joined, those who tuned in, and those who haven't learned about me yet. And I hope you might bridge that gap. If you're here and you're willing, do the subscribe, do the like, invite others, share others, so that maybe we can grow. I'm not going to get into me. I'm going to wrap it up. Brothers and sisters, thank you again sincerely. Till next time, choose love, peace for everyone, and live without fear. God bless us all. Peace.